What up? So I ain't got no Khalifa Kush, but I do got some dope. You know what I'm saying? This strain is pretty good. Green crack. That shit expensive too. Damn. Motherfucking dispensaries. Fuck. You know how much a pound of that shit costs? Jesus Christ. But anyway. So we here with Wiz's fourth album. Which this was interesting to me because what he said was this is unreleased songs. So I was like, alright, you know. I bought his debut album. I thought it was dope. My favorite Wiz project. Only Nigga in First Class. I thought that was cool as well. Black Hollywood, nobody liked it. They hated it. I thought it was different and unique. You know what I mean? I bought that as well. But with this shit, the minute he said it was unreleased music, I knew I wasn't buying it because I'm like, why would I buy some shit that's basically not new, I guess. But shout out to Sever the Bond. Like, he hinted to a lot of things that was the problem with this project, in his opinion. So y'all go to his channel and check that review out. Very great in review, by the way. But for me, you know, I'm a Wiz fan, you dig, but I definitely like, you know, older Wiz. I didn't listen to Kush and Orange Juice. I wasn't on that wave. You know what I'm saying? I think I started listening to Wiz when the first Wiz song I ever heard was Tap My Whole Body Up, that joint. Then it was my best friend actually liked the song This Plane, and I never can fuck with it and get what I'm like, why you like this shit? You feel me? And I didn't know that was the same nigga because I heard the song but never I didn't see who Wiz Khalifa was. You know, call me whatever, but I heard the song on the internet but never put the face to the song. And then once I seen the video for This Plane and I found out, like, oh, that's the same nigga. But Wiz actually had another song on the radio. I cannot think of the name of it, but everybody hated that fucking song. And then he came with This Plane, and then he came with, you know, Black and Yellow, from my recollection. But yeah, so I've been knowing Wiz for a minute, you know, and Wiz Khalifa collaborations and mixtapes and shit. But now we fast forward to Khalifa. This shit don't sound like no unreleased music to me. It sounded like he had an idea, it didn't pan out right, and therefore he called it what he called it. Now, a couple joints on here do look familiar. Lit and No Permission. I didn't like Lit then, I don't like it now. No Permission featuring Shape of Woods is solid. You know, he actually got his son on the album, which was it was cool, you know, the song was cool. And having his son on the end of the record was pretty awesome, to say the least. I know if I had a kid, I'd probably do the same shit. But it opens up with Behind the Scenes BTS. I thought that song was a great way to open up the project. You know, I enjoyed it. I thought the piano keys was amazing. I definitely liked the melody and the hook. Basically talking about things he does. If you watch his little channel on not little channel, but his channel on YouTube, it just showed the shit he be doing, getting ready for certain things as far as albums and award shows and shit. So that's pretty dope. Elevated is a very positive song, just basically chase your dreams. I definitely thought the lyrics was on point. I like his melody, and the piano keys in that joint was good as well. Then we hit, my bad, I'm skipping a track. That's track 3, Elevated. Track 2 is Celebrate, featuring Rico Love. I thought it was okay. Moving on to track 4, City View, featuring Courtney Noel. To me, it's alright. It's nothing special. Cowboy, that track was dope. I definitely call that shit a Black and Yellow 2, just a street version. It was dope, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, is this nigga supposed to be like a hood nigga now? Like, I was like, wow, like, this ain't no pop shit. But it's good to hear, you know, his perspective and that side of Wiz, because I think everybody as a human being got more than one side. Then we get into Bake Sale. Y'all know how I feel about that song. It sounds different from the version that I heard before. I'm like, what's wrong with the beat? The beat sound off. But I thought it's alright, you know, nothing special. Call Waiting. I'm not trying to hear this nigga singing. I did not like that record at all. Make a Play featuring J.R. Donato. Good song, you know. J.R. definitely had a better verse than Wiz, I will admit that. Wiz used that fucking slow flow, which is cool, but it just seemed to be off fucking beat for some reason. I've heard him rap slow, but I'm like, damn, why this nigga rapping like this? Like, he ain't even trying, you know. And the song itself is cool if he could have actually just, you know, rapped like he's supposed to rap. Going into Most of Us track 9, I'm just gonna call it a street banger. Wiz did his thing. I fuck with it, but that don't mean everybody fuck with it, but I fucked with it. Track 10, Zoni featuring Sebastian. I already spoke on that song. It's a great vibe on the track too, though. You know what I mean? Inspirational, if you want to call it that. Getting into Lit, nope, come fuck with it. No Permission, like I said, I fuck with it. This version was cool. Him and Chevy kind of make good songs together. On this joint, Chevy damn near sounded like Wiz, and I was like, shit, is this even a feature or nah? And then the last track, I Say featuring Juicy J. I like that song. I don't always rock with Juicy J. Sometimes he hit or miss, but this was a cool song. The production, the piano, it seems repetitive because it seemed like most of this fucking project he talking about chasing his dreams, money, flashy lifestyle, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But overall, it was cool. Will I buy it? Nope. I'm waiting on Rolling Papers 2. But I did enjoy 8 of the 13 records, and that's pretty good for me. Because Wiz always have something on there that I like. I definitely thought this was a lot better than motherfucking Cabin Fever 3. You feel me? Who knows? After a few more listens, I may actually buy this shit. But I give it a 7 out of 10. It was good to me, in my personal opinion. See, I don't like big on, Wiz's first wave of mixtapes like Prince of the City and all that type shit back then. I wasn't listening to the nigga back then. So that's why the day one fans probably look at this shit like whatever. But me, I like the era that I started listening to him at least in, because it's like it gives me a different perspective from them. I don't know about, Cushion Orange Juice and all that type shit. Like I didn't go back and listen to it. The minute Cabin Fever came out, that's what it is, you know what I mean? So that's just, Taylor Alterdise shit like that. But I think this is fair. If it grows on me more that I listen to it, then I may buy the album. If not buy it, I know at least 5 records I'm gonna get off this motherfucker off top. But the production was okay, I guess, as well. Give it a 7 out of 10. But I mean, this some shit just to hold you over to Rolling Paper 2, like Wiz said. I still feel like he shouldn't have promoted this motherfucker as a body of work. I mean, it is, but it ain't. It could have been a mixtape, like Sarah the Bond said. Shout out to him. But if it was a mixtape, it should have just been Cabin Fever 3. If this was Cabin Fever 3, I would have fucked with it. You feel me? Because it would have been like album quality, and then niggas probably would have been like, man, this shit should have been saved for an album. You never know. But then Rolling Paper 2 can come out. It could be some other shit, and they could say, oh, Khalifa's better than Rolling Paper 2. So, you know how fans work. But other than that, man, I just had to talk about this shit. I was going to do it last night, but I didn't really feel like it. I was cooling. But hopefully y'all enjoyed it. What's y'all top 5 records off this motherfucker? Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'ma holler at y'all. One.